The whole summer, it was like the worst heat wave. So it's about 118 degrees, and I'm sleeping without a stitch on. And all of a sudden, I hear the screaming from outside. So I go tearing out, stark nude, and this church bus is broke down, and there's these 3 vamps feasting on half the Baptist in South Boston. So I waste the vamps, and the preacher comes up, and he's hugging me like there's no tomorrow. When all of a sudden, the cops pull up, and they arrested us both.
Wow, they should film that story and show it every Christmas.
God, I could eat a horse. Isn't it crazy how slaying just always makes you hungry and horny?
Well, sometimes I crave a non-fat yogurt afterwards.
I get it. Not the horny thing, yuck. But the 2 Slayer thing. There was one, and then Buffy died for like 2 minutes, so then Kendra was called, and then when she died, Faith was called.
But why were you called here?
Well, I wasn't. My watcher went after some retreat thing in England, and so I skipped out. I figured this was my chance to meet the infamous Buff and compare notes. So, V, did you really use a rocket launcher one time?
Yeah, actually, it's a funny story.
So what was the story about that alligator? You said something before.
Oh, there's this big daddy vampire out of Missouri. He used to keep them as pets. So he's got me wrestling one of them, okay? The thing must have been 12 feet long, and
So was this, also naked?
Well, the alligator was.
Xander, find a new theme.
Tell you, I never had more trouble than that damn vamp. So, what about you? What was your toughest kill?
Well, you know, they're all difficult, I guess. Oh, do you guys remember the 3? That's right, you never met the 3. Well, there was 3.
Something occurring. No, you both kill vamps, and who could blame you? But I'm wondering about your position on werewolves.
Oz is a werewolf.
It's a long story.
I got bit.
Apparently not that long.
Hey, as long as you don't go scratching at me or humping my leg, we're 5 by 5, you know?
Fair enough.
The vamps, though, they better get their asses to DEFCON 1. Because you and I are gonna have fun, you know? Watcherless and fancy-free.
Watcherless?
Didn't yours go to England, too?